Welcome, Natalie here, and today I am talking about the law of attraction. Woohoo! I love this subject. So today you're going to learn what the law of attraction is, how quantum physics and Einstein's theory actually applies to the law of attraction. So there is some science behind it, and you're also going to learn a few law of attraction techniques that will help you to start mastering your life. All right, so I've also included an awesome bonus in the description of this video so that you can download my self-meditation for increasing your confidence, because increasing your confidence is what's going to allow you to start to master the life around you. When you feel good about yourself from the inside out, that is going to help you attract everything you want into your life. So these concepts are going to give you the power to attract everything you want in your life, and you are far more powerful than you ever thought you were. So start embracing it. The law of attraction, in a nutshell, is that all thoughts turn into things. Now, you may be saying, what? What does that mean, all thoughts turn into things? Well, when you look at things from a quantum physics point of view, you know, the cells in our body, we're actually 99.9% empty space. You're probably thinking, what, are you crazy? I can see and feel, I look pretty darn solid, but really there's more empty space in the cells and the atoms and the molecules of your body than there is mass. And everything is vibrating at a certain frequency. Okay, so every emotion has a different frequency, a different vibration, just kind of like sound waves that you hear. You can also feel the vibration of music, right? When you bang on some drums, you can sometimes feel that pressure in your body. Well, our cells are also vibrating at a very high speed, and that's what creates the actual density of our body, is that speed of the cells moving. It's what creates life. It's what everything is made of. And the vibration that you have is going to attract whatever you're putting out is going to come back into your life. So if you've ever noticed that, maybe you walk into a room and someone in that room is really upset, but when you walk in, you don't even see their face or what's going on with them emotionally, and their back is turned to you, but you can feel it. Have you ever had that where you can actually feel the energy in a room? Or you can feel the energy of a person without them saying anything, without actually seeing the expression on their face. You can feel that energy, right? Every thought, every emotion that you have is putting out a frequency into the universe. Okay? This is the beginning of the law of attraction. Now, the law of attraction states that every thought, every emotion, every vibration that you put out will return to you. It starts to manifest and attract that back into your life. So that's the basis for this concept. Einstein's quantum theory, I'm sure you've all heard of this, E equals mc squared. Well, that means that energy is equal to mass times the speed of light, and vice versa. So when you put mass and the speed of light together, it creates a certain energy. So when you apply that to your own life and your own body and your own reality, the energy that you put out into the world is a certain frequency, right? So when that's mixed with the speed of light, it actually creates mass. It creates something real and tangible and starts to form something in the universe. Now, with quantum physics, things happen instantaneously. The moment you have an emotion, the moment that you have a thought, it is put out into the universe and it is created. It is manifested. Now, it may not show up in your physical reality right away. There's a little bit of a time gap. But as you start to learn how to master the law of attraction, and you get really good at it, about putting out the right energy, about putting out the right thoughts, the right intentions, without having too many counteracting thoughts and emotions that go against that, you can actually speed up this process and start to create things and bring things into your life faster and faster, the things that you actually really want. I did a quick little experiment the other day, and I've been kind of practicing this with little things in my life. And last week I decided, okay, I want to manifest, try to keep it simple. But in my mind I was thinking coffee. I want someone to bring me a coffee. And I had a couple pictures that kind of floated through my mind, and one of them was Starbucks. There's a Starbucks a few blocks down the street, and for whatever reason, I was picturing a Starbucks, and it's not exactly my favorite coffee, but I was like, hey, that's something easy, right? Someone's going to bring me a Starbucks, but I didn't really know how that was going to happen. You don't have to know all the ins and outs about how everything's going to manifest in your life. If anything, you've got to then just kind of let it go. My goal was to manifest it in 48 hours. I gave myself 2 days to manifest coffee. Well, didn't exactly happen, but in less than 5 days, my husband came home and someone had brought him a gift card for Starbucks for $25. Now, he doesn't drink coffee, so yippee, it's mine. And so it's just a little example of something that you can do. As you get really good at this, you can manifest anything into your life. The career you want, the relationship you want, the house you want, the vacation you want. There is no limit to the potential of the law of attraction. Now, it's kind of fun to start with something small so that you can start practicing and really start to focus in and just know and believe that you're going to be able to bring that into your life no matter what. What is the secret to attracting something into your life? Well, this is the fun part. So if you really want to bring something into your life, you have to put that energy out there. And in order to put that energy and that frequency out there to bring something into your life, you have to believe it 100% without a doubt. You have to believe with every thought, with every emotion, with every feeling. You need to be able to visualize it. Our creative mind, our subconscious mind, works in Technicolor. So you want to be able to see it, to feel it, to smell it, to hear it. Use all of your senses and practice knowing and believing with all of those senses that what you want to attract is going to come into your life. Now, I realize that's a little easier said than done, right? It does take some practice. That's why I was practicing with coffee the other day. Because we got to start somewhere, right? We got to start to retrain our thoughts and our way of being and our way of believing and our way of living our life in order to truly manifest the things we want. It has to start from a very deep level and work outward. We are programmed with certain beliefs. So from the time you're a child, growing up in your life, you're just constantly absorbing information, and we build a framework for how we see the world, for what we believe about the world, what we believe about relationships, what we believe about money, what we believe about careers, what we believe about our own potential, about the potential of the world around us. And when we come up with these beliefs, they become deeply rooted in our subconscious. And this is how we see and view the world. So if you were raised or at some point in your life really hung on to the belief that you've got to work really hard for everything that you want, then the law of attraction may seem unattainable to you. It's not that it's unattainable. It's just that you may have a limiting belief that is holding you back from actually attracting what you want in your life. Because you may sit down and you may journal, you may close your eyes and start to do some of that visualization. Maybe you want a car and you're thinking about it and you're trying to feel it and get that new car smell, and maybe you print out a picture and you put it by your desk so you're looking at it all the time, and maybe you're really working on it, but somewhere deep down there's just something that says it can't come that easy. I don't have the money. I don't have the money put aside for this dream car, or I don't know if I deserve it. I'm not ready for that yet. You may have a lot of things that start coming up, and if you have more negativity towards attracting something easily into your life because you believe you have to work really hard for it, you may actually be simultaneously pushing that away from you while you're trying to manifest it in your life. And whichever vibration is stronger is the one that's going to win. And if it just keeps kind of going back and forth and back and forth, and you're unsure, and then you're really working hard at it, that uncertainty is going to prolong it from coming into your life. This is why it's important to practice manifesting the law of attraction, because that practice allows us to start to break through some of those limiting beliefs, break through those barriers so that things can happen faster and faster in our lives. So in order to start changing some of our limiting beliefs, and in order to start to manifest whatever we want in our life, there's a couple things we've got to do. First of all, repetition is key. If you've got a lot of mental barriers, emotional barriers, a lot of beliefs that this just doesn't work, it's going to take you a little longer. Or if you make a quick decision to decide this is it, it may happen really fast. Don't ever think that your potential is limited, all right? You can do anything you want in life, but repetition is key. So if you're trying to manifest something specific, you may want to think about it several times a day. You may want to focus on it a few times a day. And you're probably going to want to do this for several weeks. Okay? It's really got to start to be embedded in you, because if you have that deep limiting belief that's holding you back, that's been in you for a long time. So repetition is the key for building new neural pathways so that you actually start to become hardwired from the neural connections in your brain for whatever you want to focus on. So again, as we're focusing, as we're visualizing, it needs to come from all 5 senses. See, feel, believe, and then you really do, need to let it go and just put it out into the universe. You may get some signals and some signs that you need to take some actions. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have to work for it, but depending on what you want, if there's a specific career you want, doors may start opening. You might start meeting people. You're still going to have to take action and do the work. But then again, you never know. You may have a family member that gifts you that car that you wanted. There's things that can happen. Miracles can happen when you truly believe in the law of attraction and the power of your manifestation through the universe. So, a cool fact that will also help you with this is your brain doesn't actually know the difference between reality and imagination. So as you start doing this, you may feel like, yeah, right, like I'm ever going to have this expensive car in my life. But the more you sit and focus, the more you do your full sensory visualizations, your brain is actually starting to create those neural pathways. It's actually starting to create a vibration that this is possible. You may not consciously think it's possible right away, but the more you do it over and over and over again, the deeper that connection will be, and eventually it will come into your life. Now, studies have actually been done with a few groups of people. This one's amazing, and I absolutely love it, and it just goes to show how our brains are so amazing and how a creative imagination can really bring a lot into your life. So they took 3 groups of people. All of them did practice free throw shots with a basketball, and they were all kind of charted at where they were. Now, one group, they had them practice free throws every single day, like physically went to the gym and threw them every single day. The next group, they did nothing. They were tested at one time, and then they didn't do anything. Then the third group, their practice was to visualize, just to be able to see in their mind's eye throwing that free throw. After a week or two, the first group that actually went and practiced daily and did their free throw shots improved by 23%, or I think it was 24%. The group that did nothing, there was no change. They were all about the same. The group that mentally visualized improved by 23%. They didn't actually have a ball in their hand. They didn't even throw it other than the first time they were tested, and they improved 23%. That's how powerful your imagination is. Your body and your mind can create so much with your imagination. 23% versus 24%. That's not far off. So start using your creativity, start using your imagination to start to manifest the things you want in your life. You are so freaking powerful and you don't even know it. So start using it today, okay? Create that visualization, do some journaling, figure out what you want, and start to manifest anything you want in life, all right? So to help you get started and to make this a little bit easier for you, I have created an amazing self-confidence meditation that you can listen to. It's about 7 minutes long, and it's something that you can download. So it's in the description of this video. Go ahead and click on the link, download it, put it on your phone, and get those headphones in and start listening to it 2 to 3 times a day, every day, for 70 days. I know that seems like a long time, but it takes 67 days to create a new habit. So if you listen to it 2 to 3 times a day for 70 days, you will be reprogrammed for more confidence, for more success, and you will have that ability to believe that you can manifest anything you want into your life. It's true. You have the power to do it, and it's your choice. You are the only one holding yourself back from creating the life of your dreams, the life that you've always wanted to live. So don't hold yourself back anymore. Step into the shoes of the person you want to be and start taking action. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got a lot out of this, and I hope it inspired you to start taking the reins of your life and moving forward and attracting whatever you want into your life. Anything is possible. Everything is possible. So if you enjoyed this, please like the video. I would love to hear your comments, hear about some of the things that you're doing, or any advice that you need. I am happy to be there for you as well. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and download that link for your self-confidence meditation. I'm posting videos weekly, so you're definitely going to want to subscribe so that you can get more information like this on a regular basis to help continue to inspire your life and bring about all the wonderful changes that you want to improve your quality of life. So, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.